G'day everybody and welcome back to Sydney Trains Vlogs. I am currently at Schofield Station on the Richmond branch. Today, Monday the 20th of October 2025, is the first day of the new timetable. Part of this new timetable is introducing Oscars to Suburban running. Now in this video we will see 3 runs that consist of Oscars. Oscars don't really run the Richmond branch at all, which is something different in itself. Not only that, these Oscars will be sporting the new Sydney Trains livery. So this is the first time I'm seeing this in person. I actually saw when passing Blacktown Yard, there were 4 Oscars, 2 lots of 8 cars sitting in there. So I know that at least 2 of these 3 Oscar services will have the new livery. The first one that we'll see will be arriving on platform number 1, which is just here. It'll terminate and head to Hornsby, and the other 2 will come into platform number 2, which is this one here, terminate, and both of those, the run 2 and 3, will head to Hornsby as well. All of these will be obviously via Gordon and the North Shore. These run numbers, not in order, are 200, 201, 202. With this new livery, I personally like it. Looks good. It's very good that Sydney Trains are actually putting their trains in company colours, because they're all pretty much stuck in the City Rail days. So yeah, I reckon it looks really good. And the Oscars just needed a refresh anyway, because they were starting to look a little bit dingy. So we're not going to look at the inside of the Oscars. There's no real, colour changes and things like that in there. The only thing is they will look brighter. They'll look pretty much new inside. But yeah. Alright, so the first Oscar that'll come in mightn't be in great lighting because we've got the sun on that side, coming to platform number 1, but the ones on platform 2 will be okay. So you'll see it in person, but just while we're waiting for it, so the differences with the Oscars and the new livery is the front of them look pretty similar to a B-set livery, and they also have orange doors. Now, as for the car numbering, they've kept the OD, ON, and ONL car numbering. They haven't dropped the O and the L. And as far as I know, the toilets are still in them. But I don't know if that's a plan to just get rid of them and replace them with seating in the future, or if they're just going to leave them permanently locked, because toilets are usually locked on these things during suburban running anyway. But yeah, so it should be pretty interesting to see. On top of this, I'll shut up in a minute. On top of this, I'll also just film whatever else comes in and leaves in the meantime. Alright, made it to Schofield's in one piece. Sun's rising. Reckon the Oscars will look pretty good with the sun just shining on them from this end. Alright, just had A58 leave platform number 1. Headed to the city. So very, very shortly we'll have the first of these new look Oscars come through. Come into platform 1, terminate, and head to Hornsby. But as I said before, the second and the third Oscars, which will come into platform 2, they'll be in really good lighting. Alright, here comes the first of these Oscars. Leading set of this one is H48. And 44.
First stop, Quakers Hill, then Marion, Blacktown, then all stations to...
Alright, this one's got about 15 minutes to go. So you can see the doors are orange, more of an orange colour. So this one hasn't had an interior refresh. So basically with the, I think it's H22 and 23 have had a decent refresh inside, like re-upholstered seats, new flooring. The flooring is actually more of a Waratah style flooring. That sort of grainy sort of look. So that's had a major overhaul. So this set here has actually just had a paint job on the outside. And another thing that I noticed is different between these two Oscars, so H44 and 48, is that they don't have the New South Wales transport or whatever between the decks and the outside. So the toilet's still here. It's locked off. But I wonder if down the track what they might do is they might get rid of the toilet and put the longitudinal seating on each side like they did with the outer Suburban Tangaras. So with H22 and 23, or at least 23, that I've seen photos of, they have like New South Wales transport between the decks here. And they've also got reconditioned, refurbished, or new, whatever, gangways. They look the same, just like a lot cleaner. So this one hasn't had that treatment yet. So basically, this one's just had the paint job on the doors in the front. But I did notice that in Blacktown Yard, one of the trains were actually H23, I believe. So that's one of the ones that have had a full refresh. If I can have a look inside, I will. But if not, yeah, because when they come into the platform, or platform 2 here, they're not going to stay as long as this one did. But anyway, we'll film this one leave and then we'll get the other two. Got a Richmond service approaching platform 2. And then after that, we'll have this Oscar leave for its Hornsby service. And not long after that, the second of these new Oscars, let's say, will arrive on platform 2. Same one as Waratah's coming on. A15 with A42's carriage on it. Alright, got Oscars H44 and 48 leaving for a Hornsby service via Gordon. Alrighty, the other Oscar should be here very, very shortly as well. So, I think the livery looks really good. It's something the Oscars really needed because they looked, as I said near the beginning of the video, looked pretty dingy, probably because they were just dirty. But this livery looks brighter, looks better. And a thing with the next Oscars that come in on platform 2, they'll be in better lighting as well, so you'll be able to actually see properly the colours pop, we'll say. And might actually get on the last one. But it is starting to get into the well into the morning peak and school peak as well, so it's going to be a bit busy. So I don't know if I'll actually be able to get even a partial walk through one of the completely refurbished sets. But as I said, they're same colours inside, just brighter because the seats are re-upholstered. The only real difference is that will be different colours will be the flooring. As I said before, they're more like a Waratah flooring, that sort of grainy sort of look. But just quickly, while we're waiting for this other Oscar, this also means that the K sets will start being retired. So that's something else we've got to get photos of. Speaking of, we've got this other Oscar coming through now. We'll see if it's one of the full refurbished sets. Really good to see the passengers as well having a bit of a look at the Oscar. They were sort of sitting inside and they were just looking around a bit confused. But they looked pretty pleased, as if they were sort of getting a new train, which they sort of are, because the Oscars didn't really run this line. Oscar seating's not really good for long distance, but perfect for Suburban. Side a bit. Sorry if it's a bit shaky, it's a bit hard to keep still while walking on this Zoom. There we go. H23, so this is one of the, 22, sorry, so this is one of the full refurb sets, I believe. Yes, it is. All right, they both are beautiful. So we'll be able to have a little bit of a look through this. H22 and 23. So these are actually the first two sets. All right, looking good. So we'll go for a little bit of a look through. Waratah style flooring, bright seats, new upholstery. Another difference is actually the strip here between the for the gangway doors are actually orange as well. This is one thing I've been wanting to see with one of the full refurb sets, see if the toilet is still here, which it is.
The train on platform 2 goes to Hornsby via Suburban.
You just got this sticker here. Very good, and the other cars will look pretty much the same. So, all right, so have a proper look at the sides. So you got the orange doors.
Goes to Hornsby via Gordon. First stop Quakers Hill, then Marion,
Branding.
Blacktown, then all stations to Parramatta.
And as I mentioned before, the new look gangways. Well, not a new look, they're the same, but new looking. So very good. All right, got the second of the 3 Oscars leaving now, headed to Hornsby via Gordon. Age 23 and 22. All right, got a little while to wait now for the next of these Oscars. It's around Redfern now. That one's actually heading from the city. These first 2 actually started at Blacktown. Blacktown Yard, then into Blacktown Station, and then onto here. But yeah, so I've got between 40 and 50 minutes until it arrives. So I'm gonna actually duck over to Coles and grab a couple of things just for the day. And yeah, we'll see if these next lot of Oscars have the new livery, because last I heard there was only 2 sets. Now there's 4, and there's probably more. So yeah, news to me. Very good. Alrighty, I know this is a bit of an abrupt end to the video, but I've been told by someone who's actually following this next, in quotation marks, Oscar, from the city to here. I've been told it's actually not an Oscar. It's a Tangara. Timetable is an Oscar, so there's obviously been a swap, maybe due to an issue or something like that. So I'll wrap this video up now. We got 2 of the Oscars. We had a look inside, both of them actually. So very good, very successful video. I'm happy with it. Happy with the new livery, and can't wait to see more of them roll out on Suburban running. But anyway, thank you for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you very soon. Goodbye for now.